We're following some positive news out of the U.S., where a trial is showing Pfizer BioNTech's COVID-19 vaccine is completely safe and effective for use in 12 to 15-year-olds. Reggie Cecchini joins me now in Washington with details. Hi, Reggie. So does this mean that the vaccine will soon be in use for that age group?
Good afternoon, Candace. It is going to take a couple of months for this information to be peer-reviewed and then ultimately go for approval up against the U.S. FDA, the U.S. CDC, and in Canada with Health Canada before shots can be administered. But this kind of is just another stepping stone in order to returning to some sense of normalcy. This study looked at just over 2,200 children aged 12 to 15 years old, and it did show 100% efficacy rate. It also showed a strong immune response. And in the placebo group, or the group of kids who received the fake shot, only 18 cases of COVID-19 were contracted, although the company didn't say the severity of what those cases were. Nonetheless, this is an important step here, although some doctors are showing some hesitancy right now, given the fact that just a couple of weeks ago, AstraZeneca put a press release out touting its efficacy of its vaccine, which was ultimately kind of publicly called out in a very public spat with some leading health agencies, and that led AstraZeneca to release a clarification email. Nonetheless, doctors are excited about the fact that this could be another step to getting American kids back in school, keeping kids in school across Canada and the United States, but also getting to herd immunity. You need 75 to 80% of your population to be vaccinated in order to kind of get over this COVID-19 hurdle. 17 to 25% of the population of Canada and the U.S. are under 18 years old. So this is another step in the right direction.
Absolutely. And not to sound overly eager, but what about vaccine options for younger children? Are any of those in the works?
So Pfizer is about to start a trial with around 4,500 kids that would test the vaccine in kids as young as 6 months old up to 11 months old, and it would join Johnson & Johnson and Moderna that are also testing their vaccines in kids right up towards the newborn age. So there is a possibility here for information to come out over the coming months for all three of these drug manufacturers to be able to get kids vaccinated. Again, this is that step towards achieving herd immunity, which we've heard doctors and epidemiologists say is essential if we want to get rid of COVID-19.
Okay, thank you. That is Global's Reggie Cecchini reporting live in Washington.